Sometimes it's hard to know how best to support someone facing a cancer diagnosis or know what to do for them as they undergo treatment. We stepped into the Foley Cancer Center recently to talk with staff about what we as a community can do to help support patients. For 5.5 years, Stacy Kovatch has been a staple at the Foley Cancer Center. Before taking the job, she had a few questions.
When I first took the position here, one of my biggest questions was, am I going to go home sad every day? What is the overall feeling here in the Cancer Center? And they assured me that that would not happen. And that does not happen. Certainly we have sometimes that we're, emotional or sad, or we lose patients, but the overall feeling here is very positive. Being a nurse here has actually pushed me to further my education for the patients, to learn more, to look at research projects that are going on. So being a nurse here at the Cancer Center overall has just impacted my whole being. And I think for the most part, it's definitely a positive experience, and we bring a lot of fun to the table every day.
The Patient Fund at the Foley Cancer Center helps to provide different support and therapies for patients. Stacy will run alongside other staff members at the Foley Cancer Center September 23rd when she takes part in the Great Vermont Run Walk Relay.
I started running when I started working here, and I think first of all it was release. I was in the clinic all day, so I would kind of bring a change of clothes and I would run after work. And I think that it just kind of became my therapist. I was able to run and think, and I was overweight, so obviously dealing with the cancer population, the first thing they say is, lose weight and be healthy, and so that was another motivating factor. But really, when I'm out there running, I just think of my life, my day, what it's doing for my body. I feel my heart pounding, I feel my lungs, filling with air. I feel life. And so when I run on the 23rd, I'm going to run with life, run for everybody else that can't run.
Acupuncture is one of the therapies offered, thanks to funding from the Patient Fund.
I think for patients coming in that experience side effects, or sometimes not even related to cancer, a strain in the back, or related to cancer, nausea, emotional problems, or trouble sleeping at night, or the acupuncture is really good for those things. Glenn Harder is our acupuncturist, and he's phenomenal. I think he has done wonders for our patient population, and I'm so happy that we could provide that. It's not an expense that's covered by most insurance companies, so for us to be able to provide that is super. And to continue to provide that with the funds that we get is very important as well.
Jessica Greco, social worker in the oncology department, says support groups help in a big way too.
When someone gets cancer or is going through a cancer diagnosis, their family members and friends don't really understand what they're going through, so having a support group where people can relate and give maybe some tricks of the trade or what helped them go through things really helps them, and it really helps them connect with other people who have gone through it. It gives them hope.
The Patient Fund also helps bring in music therapy and yoga. Both Jessica and Stacy say the one thing everyone can do to help a person dealing with a cancer diagnosis is not to forget the person they are.
They are still people with a cancer diagnosis. Cancer does not define them, and it shouldn't. And so remembering who you are and what you like to do and carrying on is super important.
You can help support the Patient Fund at the Foley Cancer Center and ensure all patients get top-notch care during their treatments by taking part in the Great Vermont 2468K Run Walk Relay. The event is September 23rd at 3:30 in the afternoon. The race begins on Center Street in downtown Rutland. The route will take you through historic streets of downtown. With various distances, this community event is one folks of all fitness levels can participate in, while knowing the registration fee is going to support cancer patients in our community. Register today for the event on active.com.